What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie BLD. So I'm bringing you a Remette. Ooh, yeah. So this is the Remette Camel, and it's a really cool design because it wasn't just an in-house design. What they did with this is they took a bunch of emails and comments from actual users and put together a knife that was basically kind of requested, but for knife enthusiasts would say, oh, you know what, I would really like something with this and this and this and this. And they put together a bunch of different comments and they came up with this, a switchable pocket clip, right? You have a flipper, a button lock. You have an eye hole so you can pop open with spidey flicking or using your thumb. You have G10 grip that is very, very well done, very well contoured, a beautiful finger well. The flipper creates a guard. It's jimped here. It's jimped here. It's angular in the rear. It's everything you'd want your EDC to be. It's sharp and it has a great shape to it. So they literally just listened. They listened to people like us and they came out with this knife. Now, one of the cool things is they named it the Camels. They come in different colors. There's a black with black blade, this one, the green with black, and then a black with a stainless blade. And they named it the Camel because of the reliability and water resistance. And just, camels are known for crossing over the deserts and rocky paths through life. And they always get there. So whenever life throws you a rocky path, you got that one knife that's going to get you there, that little EDC that's going to pull out of your pocket and just do the trick. And that's what they wanted to get with this knife. So let's find some of the specs on this guy. We are looking at a closed length of 4¼ inches. I'm going to look for the rest of the specs. Oh, I think I just... Okay, so we have a D2 steel goat tooth blade. We have a Rockwell of 5961. Trying to see... Let's see. Okay, so 4¼ inches. What is the... I was looking for the length of the blade. I don't see it just right away, so I'm just going to save some time and measure it. And we are looking at 3¼ inches in the blade length. It's a really, really nice piece. It's good looking too. I think it's good looking. I actually like it. And it does come with a polishing rag, which is good for when people like me get fingerprints on the blade. Polishing rag works. Let's see how its overall sharpness is. It's Remette. I have no doubts going into any of their products when it comes to sharpness. That is 100% shave sharp. 100%. So where a lot of knives are sharp, not every knife is shave sharp, and that actually makes the difference. Let's take it outside and do some cutting. All right, I'm blind out here. Let's get a good look at this budget beauty. And when you open up the link below to check this thing out, look at the price. Look at the price. The price does not match the quality. This is really good materials. D2 obviously is my favorite all-around knife steel. D2 and 1095. Those are my top two all-around knife steels. And I gotta say, this thing is done really, really well. So now I'm gonna use the button to open it. So I can button open, I can flipper open, I can pinch and pop if my thumb works. I can obviously spidey flick it. I can have to use a thumb that actually works. I can thumb flick it, and I can spidey flick it. So you can open this thing any way you want, and it is just sweet, man. Even you'll notice the let's see if I can get in the light. The flipper tab is even done. It's got some lines in there to make it just a little bit more secure. Everything about this thing is just done right. All right, let's see how this guy performs here. Let's try some just 4-foot gravity drops. See how that bite goes just on its own. And that's pretty good. That's about 1/4 of an inch. You can see that dirt line, I hope, right up there. So that's pretty good. It's a little windy, so instead of doing more of those, I'm just going to go right into some hard downward throws, and we'll see if this stop pin's going to hold it. Whoa, that hit hard. That hit hard. That's a good 1/2 inch in. No wiggling, no wobbling. That one hit to the rear. No wiggling, no wobbling. Opens, closes, lock still works. Everything is functioning. That right there is a lot of abuse on the center of this knife, and it held up. All right, so we know it is shave sharp. Let's see if it's push cut sharp, because that is another different kind of sharp. Take a bungee cord, and wow, that went through extremely easy. Well, now we want to go through something harder though, a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker. We'll see how this goes. That is very nice. The ability to cut is not in question with this blade. Let's see here. Gotta make sure we're in, because anytime the knife leaves the view and you make a cut, people go, "No, you cheated. No, you lied. No, it wasn't really there because we didn't see it." Peoples is peoples, says Rizzo the Rat. Look at this. Look at this edge geometry. Edge geometry. Golly. I could do this all day. Literally, this knife will do this all day. This blade is just made for stuff like this. It's made to cut, and it is absolutely made to feather. If this is what's on you when you got to make a fire, you are going to be A-okay. It does have a nice choil too. So if you really wanted to choke up and get some of those nice spindly curls, you're going to have zero problems doing that. You're going to be able to build yourself a really nice nest. Let's go with a nice side grip here. Get you guys in there. And yeah, just edge geometry. It's just a knife that's made to work. It's made to work. I mean, it's really good if you're a bushcrafter and you have to make some fishing lures. Now there's a lure that you can make. If I was to take off both ends of this and thin this out really nice without cutting off my finger, thin this down, and then you put a point on both ends, and you'd have to make it to the size of the fish that you're going for. But then you tie a little knot right there, and it's a natural hook. When they grab onto it, bump, this thing goes through both sides. And it's a really good fishing lure. But what you do is you just make a nice little notch. And that way when you tie your line on there, your line has something to grab onto and hold. And you can literally notch all the way around if you want. But you only need one. But if you go all the way around, you can make notches. Boom. So a tackle box knife, run out of hooks, and you need to survive on trying to fish. It's a good way to make your own hooks right there. All right, so little lesson from D-Bad the Destroyer. All right, so let's go with God, my hose is under the rock pile. So this is a garden hose. That is super easy. What we're going to do is try and get a rip. 2 layers of nylon, 2 layers of rubber, and 1 sweet rip. You'll notice there's no tears. That is a clean rip. That means it is a clean edge. That is absolutely perfect. Let's wind that guy up. Now we're going to have a whole lot of layers of rubber and a whole lot of layers of nylon. We're going to push right through it. Bam. That is beautiful. For the price. For the price, you got to be kidding. This is a perfect EDC. This is something that's going to fit excellently in your pocket. It's going to ride well. It's going to hide well. this thing, it's even got the little D2 right there on the inside. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but yeah, right there, the D2. It's super sharp, easy access, it's fast. So if you do have an uncomfortable situation pop up, this thing's going to be right there for you. It's everything you need it to be, plus some. Everything you need to be, plus it's very affordable. This, nice hard rubber here, and wow. I mean, those are just super clean, not crushing. Look how round that is. It didn't crush this at all, and I can squeeze this with my fingers and make it oval. You see that? I'm letting go of the part I just squeezed, so you don't think I'm just holding it. It stays oval when it's crushed. It stays round when it's cut. This thing is a cutter. This is a cut hole. Let's see. So now if you are using this as a camp or fishing or hunting knife, and you do get yourself some game that you need to cut up, leather, rubber, mesh, that's more than an animal. And it's going, look at how easy this is. I mean, that is super easy. Let's go the long way. See if we can't get that rubber to not fold on us. Beautiful. Beautiful. Those are absolutely super clean cuts. The Remette Camel. It's only appropriate that I'm using the Camel out here in the desert. But this is a sweet little knife right here. It's got a smooth action. And this is brand new out of the box. This isn't worked in. That is a very, very nice little knife. I absolutely love the blade shape. I think this is fantastic. I think it's a very good looking knife. The green looks amazing. Pretty sweet little package right here. But price. Follow the link below. Check it out. Get one for yourself. Hi, I'm Donnie B all day. Until next knife.